Harper Perennial and HarperAudio present A Mother Always Knows by Sarah Strohmeyer. Performed by E.J. Lavery, Karla Serrato, and Reena Dutt. For the one and only true stiletto. Prologue. Saturday, June 21st, 2003. What haunts her still is the howl. A wild, animal-like cry of pain, more piercing than a catamount's bone-chilling scream. Instinctively, she knew it came from her mother, and she was scared. She did not like the woods when it was dark, and as a young child she was petrified of being alone. To this day, she's still afraid to be by herself, the horror of what unfolded that night having scarred her forever. "Did Ellen give you a special tea?" her mother asked before heading into the deeper part of the forest. "Did the tea make you sleepy?" Estrella feared mean Ellen might kidnap her again and put her in the scary room if she tattled, so she didn't reply. Mama mumbled a naughty word and stroked her daughter's wispy hair. "It's all right, sweetie. You can stay here while I go find the turtle." A bad thing had happened at the turtle earlier. Estrella rubbed her bare ankles to erase the creepy sensation of tentacles gripping her feet, pulling her into the earth below. She shouldn't have gone into the woods barefoot. If she'd been a good girl and obeyed the rules, Mama wouldn't have been upset, and they wouldn't have had to come here right away. This was all her fault. Terrified to be alone, Estrella clutched her mother's legs. "Please don't leave me," she begged with a whimper. "Don't worry. This won't take long. I'll be right back." "No." Estrella squeezed harder. She and her mother were a team. Mama said so. They were each other's world, and no power could keep them apart. Why couldn't they just go home? Why couldn't she show Mama the spot by the turtle tomorrow? Mama pushed back her hood and unclasped her necklace. Prying off her daughter's grip, she pressed the smooth stone into Estrella's palm and sealed it with a kiss. "Keep this safe for me until I return. But you must stay where you are. If you wander off, I won't be able to find you, and you will be lost." Estrella was delighted and amazed. This was Mama's pendulum. It was magic. She let Estrella play with it on very rare occasions. Mama would never leave her pendulum. She'd definitely be coming back. Her mother vanished silently down the path, and in her black robe, she soon became indistinguishable from the trees. Estrella tried to focus on where she went, but she was so tired. So very, very tired from Ellen's tea. She found it impossible to keep her eyes open, and soon the revelers' whoops and chants in the distance lulled her to sleep under the honeysuckle. Grown-ups were gathered around the commune bonfire to celebrate the summer solstice, the mystical night when sprites and fairies and even gods disguised themselves as humans to join in the festivities. The howl jolted her awake. Startled and confused, Estrella stayed put, as she'd been instructed. But what if her mother was hurt? Surely, if Mama was in serious trouble, she would want Estrella to find her. Yes, she was scared, but she was also brave. Mama told her so over and over. Draping the pendulum around her neck, she zipped up her windbreaker and followed the path, barely visible under the quarter moon. If only her mother had dropped white pebbles like Hansel and Gretel to show her the way. Not breadcrumbs, though. The birds would eat those. "Mama?" she called into the vast darkness. "Mama, are you okay?" Silence. Estrella stopped and cocked her ear, her own anxious breathing louder than the babble of the stream up ahead. Perhaps her mother couldn't hear. Perhaps she needed to yell louder. "Mama?" Again, nothing. Estrella began to quake slightly. Her mother had said she'd be back. She'd promised. She'd given her the pendulum for safekeeping. Why wasn't she answering?
Sample complete. Ready to continue?